So this printer, you can have an email that you send to it with a file, and it will print it. You put your card in here to pay for it. You tell, like I wanted, single-sided black and white copies of a 102-page manual. Here I'm just looking at some of the clearance items. I found some incredible bargains here sometimes, and then some that weren't so great. Now this, I got one of these, and I probably should have got two, but I got one, and you know, it's like $1 savings, but still. Oh, it looks like they have one of the webcams on sale. I had to buy a webcam earlier. There you go. This is the 3 connector. That's what I need to interface with some older electronics. And here's just some different things. They've got a, up here, they've got a solid state drive. That looks pretty decent. I don't see the 53, I guess was the price on that. But I got this $60 case. It was for my Kindle at that time, I believe, and it was $5. It was marked down here. You know, it was one of the really good. So you saw the printer. So this printer, you can take something, a file on your phone, which I had, 102-page file. You email it to Staples, to that machine specifically, and you know, you pick how you want it printed out. I wanted black and white, double-sided. I tried to go the cheapest possible way, so it worked. And you know, he had to talk me through it. I hadn't used it before, but basically, here it is. So just as a point of reference, it was $18 for 102 pages, so it's really actually, I guess, 50 sheets of paper, double-sided. And then the binding was going to cost a lot more, and I thought to myself, well, I can do that myself. So I got, for another $1.60, I guess, I got this little folder. So this little folder, you can put things in like this, and if I get around to deciding I want it in a binder, I can push these out, and of course I have to, you know, cut out the holes on the actual document, and I could put it in here, and it would be bound, good enough bound. That's probably what I will do. Also, I always look at the clearance area too, and I didn't see much that interests me, but I got this. This is a longer, you know, it's funny because I'm working with older technology with my, I gotta take a, eventually I gotta take a Zoom thing on this, and that had, what's actually tonight, that has, you have to, for some reason, you have to be on a tabletop or laptop computer. So I had to go through this rigmarole. I had to go buy a webcam. I probably should, I never thought to just go look for a used monitor at Goodwill. I probably could have got one with a camera built right in. But you know, after you do something, then you think of it. But so I got a $30 webcam, and but a little snarly because it's like there are 3 connectors, and 4 connectors, and you can count the connectors by the number of lines in here, but this has 2 black lines, so it's got 1, 2, 3 ways to connect. Now the trouble is, if you connect a 4 plug-in, or a one that's only got, you know, 4 connections, or one that only gets 2 connections, the computer's going to get all confused. It's not going to know what you're doing. So you got to get something that's compatible. I would say most things now, people are either using the 4 connectors, or they actually have some type of USB type plug, which it seems like that more places are going to the C connector now. That seems like that's going to finally be the standard after having so many different things. You know, they went through the micro, these different other things, and really the part of your device, especially a phone, I've had this happen on tablets too. The weakest point of the system for keeping to use your electronic device as long as you want is the charging port inside the phone. And so says to me a good idea for why that wireless charging can be good. I guess it takes a lot longer. My daughter has a device that this Samsung A52 5G will not do wireless charging, but I could see the advantage. You could just have it set up in your car, you know, or in the house, whatever, or have both. You just set the phone in it and it's charging it, so there's no wear on the components at all. And I've mentioned before too, there's a magnetic insert you can put into your phone or other device, and then you use a magnetic cable to go into it. So the idea is you would only put that in and only take it out, you know, very occasionally for some reason, and then you'd just be connecting your phone with this magnetic connector, and basically there's not going to be hardly any wear to those internal parts inside your device. So anyway, there we go, and I hope you enjoyed my little video of some of the things, the machine, and some of the stuff in the clearance section. Oh, so this was, I mean, this was like $1 cheaper. It wasn't that big a deal, but anyway, I needed one.